Has life become too complicated? Maybe the problem isn't that you're not coping well, it's just that the human brain has found itself in a world it wasn't prepared for. Subscribe to NDCG if you want to better understand how your body works. In 2026, researchers from James Cook University and the Singapore University of Technology and Design published a scientific review. They analyzed studies on stress, loneliness, and constant competition in modern society. This was not a separate experiment, but an attempt to gather accumulated data and explain it from an evolutionary perspective. And here are the conclusions the scientists reached. Throughout history, people lived in small communities with a few dozen familiar faces. They always knew their place in the group, and the threats were specific: hunger, cold, and disease. Modern life is arranged differently. In just a few minutes, we manage to see other people's achievements, listen to alarming news from around the world, and get dozens of reasons to compare ourselves to others. To the brain, it seems as if something important is constantly happening all around. That's why the tension doesn't have time to subside, even when there's no real danger nearby. Scientists call this an evolutionary mismatch. Our brain was formed in a simpler and more predictable environment, but now it processes a huge stream of information and alarming signals every day. The authors of the review believe that this can intensify stress, anxiety, and feelings of loneliness. The practical takeaway is simple. It's good for the brain to occasionally step out of the mode of constant comparison, reduce the flow of alarming news, interact with loved ones in person more often, and bring back activities into your life where you don't have to prove anything to anyone. So when life feels unbearably complicated, the reason isn't always that you're not coping well. Sometimes the environment really does demand more from the brain than it is used to handling.